The first half of trigonometry was all about sine law, cosine law, solving applications. Now we're getting into unit circle trig. And these triangles and these measurements, you need to know by memory eventually. So I'm going to show you another trick you could do, okay? What I would like you now to do, I want you to write the numbers, because we're always dealing with 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90, okay? And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to count from 0 to 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, could I get you guys to make this table right now? You can
erase the triangles? Or?
Some of you can erase them, like keep some around so you can look at them, but you can make space for yourself. I'm really good at remembering patterns, but I'm not very good at remembering a lot of numbers and stuff like that. So I like to do patterns. So I can count 0 to 1, 0 to 4, and then just watch for a second. I'm going to square root all the numbers. And then I'm going to take all those numbers and divide them by 2. Okay, so square root them all, divide them by 2. Go ahead. What we're going to do, watch up here. Square root of 0 is?
0.
Divided by 2?
0.
0. Square root of 1? Divided by 2 is 1/2. Square root of 2 over 2 is just square root of 2 over 2. Square root of 3 over 2. Square root of 4 is?
1.
2 divided by 2 is? 1. So what you've just found now is sine of theta. So if I said to you, what's the sine of 60 degrees?
Square root of 3 divided by 2.
Exactly, square root of 3 over 2. If you wanted the sine of 30 degrees, 1 over 2. Now, this table gets even better. Because what I'm going to do next, and I'll go to purple now, I'm going to write these same numbers in backwards order. So I'm going to start with 1, square root 3 over 2, root 2 over 2, 1/2, and 0. Guess which one this one is now? This is cosine. And then the last one is tangent. And tangent, one of the properties of tangent, tangent's equal to sine divided by cosine. So if I go 0 divided by 1 is? 0. I'm going to skip 30 for a moment. What's root 2 over 2 divided by root 2 over 2? I'm going to skip 60 for a moment. What's 1 divided by 0?
Undefined.
That one's undefined. Okay, now I'm still going to, for 30, I'm going to go sine divided by cosine. I'll do the work over here. Just take a look up here. 1/2 divided by root 3 over 2. If I'm going to do this calculation, I'm going to work with fractions. It's 1/2 times the reciprocal, which is 2 over square root of 3. The 2's cancel. Keep watching, keep watching, keep watching. Okay, I get 1 over root 3. But then I have to rationalize it. And I get root 3 over 3, which is this value here. Could I please get you guys to try the 61 yourselves? Do 60. Do this. You should get square root 3 over 3. I want you to take a moment. Think about how you can remember that square root 3 over 3 goes with 30 and how the root 3 goes with 60. Because that calculation is a pain, right? You don't want to have to do that all. You can, but see if you can think of something for yourself. Okay? So if I said, what's the tangent of 45? 1. Okay, I want you to erase your entire board. Okay, so now I want you to do my friend Bob. My friend Bob starts at point A.
Can we erase this?
You may if you want to. I would keep at least one around. Okay? He walks north. He walks north for 5 kilometers. Bob walks north for 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers to the north. He then turns west and walks 5 more kilometers. He's standing at point B. I want to find a bearing Bob must travel to return to A, to go to A. That you should get north, west, over here, 45, here's your north, and that bearing there is 135 degrees. That was reviewed from before. Okay, so now, okay, you can erase that one, we'll do a new picture. Could I get you to draw me a triangle, a 30, 60, 90 triangle? However, this time, the hypotenuse is 10, and the long leg is x. I would like you to make me an equation that will solve for x. Make me an equation that will solve for x. So make a trig equation that deals with these scenarios here. And I know that this is sine of 60 is equal to x over 10. And so x is equal to 10 sine of 60. Sine of 60 without a calculator, if I go to my table, I know that is equal to root 3 over 2. And so I get 5 square root 3 is x. What I would like you to do is I'm going to give you the angle 320 degrees. I would like you to to sketch it on the unit circle and then indicate the reference angle and the value of the reference angle. I want the reference angle. And where is it placed? So the next thing, I want the angles in the same position. I want you to tell me another positive angle that is there and a negative angle that is there. I want a positive angle and a negative angle now that is in that position.
What is the reference angle we want to go? As a positive angle?
Not a positive angle.
All the negative?
Yeah.
Negative 40 and 680.
Huh?
I don't know yet.
600.
Okay, so what you'll see is here's 320. If I go further one more circle around, I add 360. So it's 320 plus the 360, which gives me 680 degrees. Or I could simply go this direction and go negative 40. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, next scenario. Erase that, please. Question now is, I would like you to find me a positive and negative angle that has a reference angle of 70 degrees in the third quadrant. So I'm in the third quadrant, reference is 70 degrees. I want a positive and a negative angle.
Mr. Rops, ninth grade stretch day. Briefly.
So just to catch you up, so if I draw this in here, third quadrant is over here. Reference angle is always to the x-axis. And so now if I'm going to go positive, I'm going to go 180 plus 70. That is going to be 250. And if I go in this direction, I'm going to go to here, which is 180 subtract 70, which is going to be negative 110. 10. At this point, we are going to go to your packet and start on these questions here, finding them, going to 5.7, that's the video, and 5.7p. Start cranking through these questions.